Why male dogs get more attached to female owners. This incredible dog fact may provide an answer to a long-standing query that dog owners have had for years. What causes dogs' noses to be wet? According to VetStreet, the solution is that dogs' noses are wet in order to aid in the absorption of scent molecules. In order to absorb these compounds, their noses secrete a unique mucus that allows them to lick their noses to sample them, which aids them in understanding what the smell is. Many canines demonstrate a distinct preference about which people they like, and which persons they don't, in their interactions with them. While there are no hard and fast rules about who a dog prefers, it's possible to make broad generalizations. Dogs prefer adults over children, and particularly prefer female adults over male humans. Dogs also favor persons who have mild voices and calm demeanors over those who are loud and rowdy, according to research. However, while these broad generalizations are not always correct for every dog, many of them do hold some reality for a variety of fairly simple reasons. Adults, particularly women, are preferred by dogs. The fact that a dog prefers one person, or type of person, over another has a great deal to do with socialization is well documented. Dogs do not, on the whole, despise men. Nevertheless, because the majority of dogs are cared for by women, they are more comfortable in their company. Women are more likely than men to own dogs when they are single. When they are married, the woman is more likely to be responsible for the dog's care. In addition, females make up the majority of animal care professionals and veterinarians. Some dogs may be terrified by a man's physical appearance as well, as men are typically taller and more sturdily built, with deeper voices and unusual traits such as facial hair and caps, which can be intimidating to dogs. Dogs who do not have interaction with youngsters during their prime socializing time are more likely to prefer adults, for a variety of reasons that are difficult to explain. Dogs can feel threatened by children because of the way they behave, running around in irregular and quick motions, violating the dog's space, and this is especially true for dogs that have limited experience with children. Some children may behave in ways that are frightening to dogs, such as coming up to him and hugging or kissing him, pushing or climbing on him, or shoving objects in his face. The majority of the time, children do not understand how to appropriately approach a dog and will reach out to pet him while he is eating or sleeping, or they will pull a toy out of his mouth. Small children are particularly prone to dropping a dog they are holding, which can be distressing for the animal in question. Dogs prefer people who are calm and quiet. A dog is more likely to be startled by a person who speaks in a loud, booming voice than by someone who speaks softly. Most dogs find it comforting to speak in a softer voice, with a light, joyful accent. It has been observed that when pet parents alternate between speaking in an authoritative but not angry tone and speaking in an enthusiastic yet welcoming tone while asking their dogs for a behavior, the dog nearly always responds with greater desire to the more cheerful voice. Dogs are often more drawn to a specific set of behaviors that are displayed primarily by adult females, according to research. It is not the case that dogs are only attracted to female adults in particular. It's just that dogs have a particular fondness for some things that adult ladies do. Dogs are attracted to women's softer voices and smaller stature. The greater stature, deeper voice, and facial hair of a male may cause them to feel intimidated. Because the majority of doctors and primary caretakers are female, dogs are more likely to be exposed to females during their whole lives. What is it about female grown-ups that interests you? The preference for older women over younger women can be attributed to a variety of factors, including changes in conduct. Dogs that have had little or no experience with children are fearful and threatened when they are around youngsters. Jumping, grabbing tails, touching faces, stealing toys, and other such activities are popular among small toddlers. It is critical that Fido and the infant socialize in order for both to acclimatize to their new circumstances. Dogs, especially those with no previous experience, are afraid of children's loud environments and spontaneous activities. The more relaxed you are, the better. Dogs, on the other hand, do not select their preferred companions purely on the basis of these specific features. Your bond with a dog is equally as important as your physical bond with him. Example: The groomer that works on your pooch has a soothing, light voice and exhibits extremely laid-back demeanor. Despite the fact that the groomer possesses great characteristics, it is possible that they will never become friends. This is due to the fact that your dog identifies the groomer with unpleasant experiences, such as being bathed and shaved. Because your dog despises the grooming process, he or she will never be fond of the groomer who does the grooming. If a dog associates you with favorable memories, it will take a liking to you, regardless of whether or not you are a male or female. The dog will remember that you are linked with positive events, such as receiving goodies and going for a walk in the neighborhood. Another aspect that determines which gender your dog is attracted to is the experiences that it had during its early life. Suppose a dog was raised by an abusive owner who also happened to be a man. There's a very good probability the dog will be terrified of all males for the rest of its life. If the abusive owner happened to be a woman, the situation would remain the same. Even after the dog has been adopted by a caring family, the dog's sole memories of men are terribly bad and frightening to her. Because these early life events have a substantial impact on growth and socialization abilities, this dog would then have difficulty bonding with men in the future. People who display calm body language and allow a dog to approach on his own are more likely to receive a warm greeting from the dog as well as the people. A person who has twisted her body just a little to the side makes herself more tempting for a canine to approach than someone who is facing him directly in his direction. When approaching a dog, it is more approachable to kneel slightly rather than bending over top of him. Looking away from the dog every now and then, or avoiding eye contact with shy dogs, likewise offers less of a threat than direct eye contact and helps the dog maintain his or her composure. Unfortunately, cardiovascular disease and stroke account for 1 out of every 3 fatalities among women each year. Ownership of a pet, particularly that of a dog, has been shown to be connected with lower cholesterol and triglyceride levels in several studies. In addition to the social support they provide, dogs serve as a motivator to get out and move about on a regular basis. Pet owners are more likely to engage in physical activity. This is also an excellent method to maintain a connection with the natural world. Exposure to outdoors can help to lower blood pressure while also improving vigor and attitude. A few things you can do with Fido to help lower your blood pressure and maintain your heart healthy and strong are walking, running, and hiking. It is normal for women to feel a wide range of emotions throughout their lives. Estrogen and other hormones are frequently to fault. In fact, estrogen has been related to mood disturbances that exclusively occur in females, according to research. When those natural emotions take over our thoughts, having a pet by our side is the best thing we could ask. 4. Petting a dog or cat has been shown to have a profound therapeutic effect on both the human and the canine or feline friend. Whether you're merely feeling sad, or you're dealing with a significant crisis such as financial difficulties or the loss of a loved one, a pet may bring solace and unconditional love through all of your emotional ups and downs. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.